I think there's a reason why humans are creatures of habit, why people are so prone to tradition. Don't ask me what that reason is, but I'm sure a reason exists all the same. I think that's why people do the same things over and over again.
We're at Walmart. I gotta lock my box.
I think that's why my family still owns this old boat. Why my dad, despite a wrist injury, would still suggest a family lake day. And why we still keep coming back to this same half-green, half-desert lake since I was born. Or why I always try to take pictures while still lacking sea legs. I think it's what would allow otherwise rational children to trust drunken adults captaining a ship that breaks down so often that it's referred to exclusively as the lard-ass cruiser by its crew.
Piece of shit! Lard-ass cruiser sucks!
Or why seemingly sane adults would try to catch fish for the express purpose of throwing them back in the water. I think tradition is what forces us to make excuses for things blatantly in the death throes of their wars against entropy.
It could have been just residual water that was in there, from the winter time that never drained out. But it should have drained because the plug was out.
I think there's also something to be said about breaking from the safety that our traditions provide. Something to be said about taking risks where we otherwise would not, making good of potentially bad situations, or looking at all the things that are going well in our lives more so than what could potentially be going wrong.
We're taking on water at a rapid pace, but I don't see anybody getting stressed about it.
I think more earnestly than tradition, the unexpected forces us to cling to the ones we love and search out desperately for something new, not always knowing whether we will even find it, being content when we don't, and thankful when we do. I think part of the reason people resort to tradition is the intense love they feel for what they already have. But I think the feeling one gets from conquering a fear of missing out is worth at least the gamble. I think those who take the good with the bad at the end of the day will still mainly see the good. I think the joy one gets from looking back at unbroken tradition at the very least rivals the joy one feels from even a broken adventure. I think it's not an exaggeration to say that family is more important than buoyancy, even when standing on a leaky boat. And even thinking all of this, the humanity in me still wants to go back to that same old lake on that same old boat with my old man again very soon.